Hello and welcome back to another video. Anime D Honor here. We are back with another video and we're doing What If Luffy Had the Flame Fang Fruit Part 2. Yeah, so a quick review. We left off with Shanks, Luffy, Zoro, and the rest of the crew heading to the Grand Line when Zoro is 11 years old while Luffy is 9. Because, well, go check out the last video so you get to know everything. I don't want to say all the last video in this video because then this video will be too long. Alright, so on their way to the Grand Line, they make a couple of stops. And on one of these stops, there's this island where they find this little girl named Nami, who is 10 years old. Since Nami's actually 1 year older than Luffy. She is 10 years old. And she's trying to steal from the red-haired pirates, knowing that they would have like big bank. And then Luffy would find her and says, "Hey, do you know anything about the seas? Because in the future, I need a navigator, a good one." And Nami says, "Well, yeah, but I'm not a pirate." And Luffy says, "You'll get a lot of money." She says, "Okay." So she leaves all of Arlong and stuff, and she's actually pretty happy because she was tired of Arlong. And while they were there, Luffy and Zoro had also beat up Arlong and them. They beat him up. They beat them up. Like Luffy came in with his flame from and just boom, yanked. I just destroyed Arlong. Because Luffy is, you could say he's stronger than when he's 17, because he was training with Shanks and also, I forgot to disclaim, Luffy and Zoro had gotten a little bit of hockey, not too much. They learned armament and observation. That's all they learned. That's all they learned. They didn't learn conquerors because, first of all, Zoro doesn't have conquerors, and Luffy didn't know he had conquerors yet. So, what happens next is, pretty much Yami joins them, of course. And then they stop at another island where, Luffy and Zoro and Nami just head towards us like they're probably Zoro with his 3 swords, 11 years old, of course, just walking around like he the dude, he the man when he's only 11 years old. And then they meet this scrawny little boy who's Luffy's age and who's about Luffy's age and is all telling all these lies that he's a pirate and one of the strongest pirates in the whole entire world. But that is not true at all. And Luffy knows he's lying. Oh, and Luffy and Zoro have a pretty hefty bounty. Like, they have a little bounty of 60,000 for Luffy and about like 20,000 for Zoro. See, their bounties are super duper small. And for those of you who think that bounties can't be this small, yes they can. Chopper from the Straw Hats has like a $50 or $150 bounty. He's that little of a bounty. And Luffy sees that Usopp could be actually pretty useful to the crew as he sees his good aim with the slingshot he has. So Luffy was like, "How about you join my crew and become my future sniper?" This is Zoro and Nami. Nami's our future navigator and Zoro's our my swordsman / vice captain. Usopp says, "Wait, hold up. What do you mean? You don't even have a ship." And then Luffy says, "Oh yeah, we're on the pirate red-haired Shanks crew. We're students. What are they called? Training pirates, or I forgot what they're called because that's what Shanks was on Roger's crew. So yeah." Usopp's light just light up. He's like, "Oh, but I can't leave her." Actually, nah, he doesn't. I don't think he knows the girl yet. I don't know. I'm not sure. But Usopp just says okay with some other stuff with the rest of the little boys that are supposed to be on his crew. I'm not sure even if Usopp knows them yet, but Usopp joins also. Shanks is actually pretty mad because Luffy's bringing all these people aboard. Shanks is angry. He's like, "Ooh," and then Luffy says, "I have to build my crew, you know. I have to build my crew." And Shanks just ignores it. He goes, "You guys stay in the back of the ship," which is like not the best place, but it's pretty good. But like Shanks also really likes Luffy. That's why he's allowing this sometimes. So yeah. But on the rest, they find. Okay, I don't know. I forgot how old Sanji is. So let's just say he's as old as Zoro. Okay, like 11 years old also. But they're not gonna find Sanji at all. Not yet. Nowhere near. So basically, as they head to the Grand Line, Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, and Nami all learn. All like we're gonna do like another 2-year time skip. So yeah, they all learn some more moves and stuff. They all learn armament and observation hockey. Luffy still not knowing he has Conqueror's hockey. So yeah, but they get stronger with that. Luffy, they do not know like advanced hockey like Rio, whatever it's called, Rio. I don't know how to say it. Rio, Ryuo, Rio. Okay, I think I said it right. So they're on the island where Rayleigh stays. I'm pretty sure Rayleigh is still there. Is there at the time. So as they are going there, they what's it called? They meet. Well, Shanks meets up with Rayleigh just to talk to him. Just grown up talks. Because they used to be on the same crew, the Roger Pirates, or his crew was called. And then after that, what happens? They make it to the Grand Line. And Usopp and Zoro. Oh wait, yeah. Luffy's 11. Usopp's 11. Zoro is 14. No, Zoro is 13. And Nami is 12. Because as I said, there was a 2-year time skip between them. Oh, and Luffy's like super good with his devil fruit now, to the point where like he's pretty like he's not as good as Ace at all. He's not like that good, but he can destroy like a ship or two. With like just like that punch that Ace did. Cause Ace destroyed like 5 ships at one time with like just one punch. Yeah, but yeah, he could do that. He could do only like 2 ships though. Since of course he's only 11 years old, so you have to understand he's not gonna be super OP, but he's still gonna be OP because he's training with Shanks. And we talking about Shanks here, guys. Shanks. You see that? You see that big man? See Shanks? So along the way, I'm not sure if Mihawk was in was in the East Blue, because I'm pretty sure he was in the East Blue arc. I remember that in One Piece 2, but I'm not completely sure if he lived there. But because I wasn't really paying attention that much with the whole Mihawk thing where he lived, but I know Mihawk's like a one-man pirate and one of the 7 warlords, something like that. So let's just say he did during that 2-year time skate. Zoro went to train with him for one of those years, like 1 year. And then he came back. He was even a greater swordsman than he was. So he's even greater swordsman than he was before. And he's greater, like Zoro's better at being a swordsman when at the start of One Piece. He's already better because he trained with Mihawk. And yeah. And he was already able to beat those monkeys up at the time too. So he was already kind of better than Zoro. And then time skip Zoro, time skip Zoro is still way better than what's his name? What is his name? Time skip Zoro is better than 14-year-old Zoro though. I'm 13-year-old Zoro. But 13-year-old Zoro is like one of the is not strong as Luffy, because Luffy is stronger, a lot stronger than he was at the beginning of One Piece, like during the East Blue and yeah. So their bounties have actually went up 1 million, like 1 million, like just 1 million. So it's actually just 1 million bounties each, while Zoro's Luffy's at 1,060,000, and Zoro's 1 million, and then Usopp and Nami aren't really known that much, but they have trained. Because they were focused on training more, because Luffy wants his crew to be more stronger. So they weren't doing as much pirate work. And Nami was helping navigate the Shanks Pirates crew too, since they are on that ship. So as they go through the Grand Line, they travel along the Grand Line. They get stronger. They get stronger and stuff. Well, they only were in the Grand Line for a year, and Shanks had decided to take them back because it was time for Shanks to actually get serious. Because Shanks was actually building up, like he was getting like more popular and popular. At that time, I'm not sure if he became a Yonko yet or not, but yeah. So yeah, he takes them back to where Luffy used to live, all of them, all together. So, and they have a ship. They have a ship, of course. Since they were with the red hair pirates, they probably gave them a ship or they had money for a ship. So they're all together. They're on the ship, and on the way they skip all those places, of course. And they are only 15. Well, Zoro's 15. Okay, they go out early. Okay, Zoro's 15. Actually, let's say they stayed at that island for a year. And I'm sorry for all this like messing up and stuff. It's just, I'm not doing any scripting, so just going on the way. So they stay on that island a year, and Luffy and Sabo meet Ace, and Garp tells Luffy to get over here because Garp is super mad at Luffy because he was with Shanks for about like how many years? 5 years with Shanks. That's 5 years. Right? Yeah. So Zoro is 15 a year later, of course. No. Zoro is 16 by the time they leave because they were there for a year, and they were in the Grand Line for a year making him. Wait, no. Hold up. Okay, he was 13, and they entered the Grand Line for a year. So he's 14, and then they came back, and they were there for a year, so 15. Okay, since they're there for a year, they're 15 years old. Everybody is cool with Ace and Sabo. They're like brothers. All of them are like, all have a brotherly and sisterly bond. I'm not going to leave Nami out like that. Nami, Usopp, and Zoro have a brotherly bond with Ace and Sabo. Also, including Luffy, of course. So yeah, Sabo, or did Sabo? Yeah, in this one, instead of Sabo dying, like fake die, quotation marks, he didn't actually go. He actually went with Ace instead. Since they didn't know Luffy their whole like little life, they didn't grow together and going as pirate, and that whole thing where Sabo died didn't really happen. Didn't happen at all. Because, I didn't really like that part because he forgot everything. He forgot about them. It actually pretty made me kind of sad thinking, like, knowing their story. So, yeah. So, what had happened next is they leave a year before Ace, Ace and Sabo, instead of them leaving at 17, they left a little later. And I know you're going to say, oh, Sabo was at 18 years old. Sabo would have to be joining have to become like a prince or whatever. Sabo ran away from home and was actually really good at hiding with Ace. So they was living all good. So yeah, let's say Sabo and Ace, because I know Ace and Sabo are 3 years older than Luffy. So the left one, they were like 20 years old. And I'm going to be giving Ace the gum fruit instead of the flame fruit because I don't really know what else to give him. Unless you do know things I should give him, just put it down in the comments down below. So as they set sail, they skip all that, and not really skip all that. They find Buggy. Yeah, Buggy's actually at the place where they went still. Yeah, Buggy's still there, and they fight Buggy. And Luffy just clapped Buggy, and I know you're gonna say, wait, but Buggy was also on Goldie Roger's crew, so he was pretty strong. Yeah, Buggy was pretty strong, but he wasn't really, because he got clapped by Luffy in the original too. Yeah, I remember. Was it Nami or Luffy? No, I think it was Luffy. He kicked him right in the balls. It was like, oh, and that was done. He was done. Because Buggy has the chop fruit, and basically if you chop him, you can't really cut him at all. You can't cut him. Ooh, unless you got hockey could work. But yeah, anything else, I'm pretty sure Boogie has Hockey later on when he becomes a warlord. But we're not gonna get in that. So Luffy just clap. He claps Buggy so bad. Oh, and Zoro, well, at first Zoro was going after Buggy, but he saw it wasn't working, so he tried using Hockey with it, because he knows how to put Hockey in his swords, since he trained with Mihawk for a year. And it was actually working, but Buggy figured this out, and he started like retreating kind of, and then Luffy came and said, Flash Fire Fist, or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, or am I thinking of a whole nother anime? I'm thinking of a whole nother anime or something like that. And he basically makes his like whole arm into just a giant barrage of fire. And yeah, Buggy's clap. They leave there with a treasure. Of course, Nami grabbed that. You know, Nami like, she not even like poor. She just like money conceived. She's just in love with money for no reason. I don't know why. So yeah, as that our Usopp is actually good with instead, well, he still uses a slingshot, but instead he gets Kabuto earlier. Cause I like Kabuto. I like Kabuto better than how at the beginning, before the time skip, he had that regular bow. Yeah, he actually had Kabuto. Zoro still uses 3-star sword style because I seen what it's about Luffy and stuff like that, and like Zoro uses like Mihawk sword or something like that. Yeah, no, I don't like that. And on their way through the seas, on their way to the Grand Line, since they've been to the Grand Line and all these islands and stuff, they find a devil fruit. And it's actually a fruit that can make you, well, it can make you a giant. And it can make you small and a giant. You could like turn back and forth. It's kind of like that one girl who can like shrink and also become a giant. I'm not sure if she could become a giant also. Yeah, she is a giant. Instead, Usopp actually found the fruit himself, and he asked Luffy if he should eat it, and then Luffy was like, if you want to, go ahead. Just remember, you will not be able to swim ever again. Not a day in your life. So say goodbye. You better get your last swims in. Yeah, so Usopp just swim around a little bit, says goodbye, and eats it. But instead, he can't. Usopp can't get smaller. It's kind of sucks, but he could stay at. Well, he can go back to his normal size. But in like the original, the girl was able to shrink to go super small. But nah, she can't do that in this one. So, yeah, Usopp got that giant fruit where he, in his, like, anything he got on or, like, in his hand, it also grows giant, of course. So, a giant Kabuto, though, that gonna look so dope. I promise you, bro. Giant Kabuto, a little slingshot. And, on their way, they go to Alabasta, and that's where I'm gonna end this video. And I'm gonna have to say peace out and stuff like that. But before we leave, I'm sorry if it has like bad thing. I just had to make this video really quickly because I'm going to make 2 other what ifs today, I think. Part 2 of Naruto, on my Naruto what if, of what if Naruto was a prodigy and had all 5 chakra natures, and a new what if, which you're gonna know when I make it, if I make it today, because I already know I'm gonna do Naruto part 2 today. So yeah. The next one, I didn't really plan this out this much, that's why it's like this. But the next one's going to be planned out a lot more. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and peace out.